Welcome back to County Connection. I'm Jason Gray, and I'm here today with Officer Brittany Moreno from Animal Control. And it is March. What is going on in March, or what tips do you have for March?
Well, with March, we're starting to see, spring's coming, different warmer weather. Of course, our winter was pretty flexible with weather as well. But in the springtime, we're actually starting to see more mama cat strays that have kittens. So when we have pregnant cats that come in, or mama cats with kittens, the shelter aspect isn't the good place for them to be, simply because they're more prone to diseases or catching something because of their little immune systems and being so young. So what we have is we have fosters that actually help us with the mama cats and kittens. So we send them out to fosters, and we ask that we have a room where they can be in kind of separate from the other animals, at least for 3 weeks, because we do want to make sure that they're not exhibiting any signs of illness or anything like that. And then making sure, that they're being cared for, that they have everything. And with the shelter, so as the foster, we would need help with like transportation to the shelter if we have to update shots. Transportation to the vets when they have their appointments, because the kittens have to be at least 2 pounds before they can be fixed and then placed up for adoption. But we do provide like food, toys, bedding, litter, stuff like that. So the shelter covers all of that. But fosters are very important because it gives the cats that in-home setting, especially when we have cats come in that may have come from a feral colony or a wild colony. This will really help socialize them, and even the mamas help socialize them down. Socialization is very, very important. I've actually been a foster myself. So after 3 weeks, or when the kittens start getting bigger, you can introduce them to the other animals. I've introduced kittens to my dogs, my ferrets, and it just really helps socialize them. I have my kids, so any socialization they get is actually in the long run going to make them better for an adopted home environment. Our fosters do name the kittens, and with you being the foster, you can tell us more about their personalities, what would be a good fit if one's shy and doesn't really care for the dogs and the other one's outgoing. So we also have times where we have kittens that don't have a mom or don't have something, but they're still too little. We've had fosters that have actually been able to bottle feed these kittens and actually provide and take care of them. And even if the kittens are old enough where they can have hard food, but they're not old enough to get fixed, fosters are really good because it continues that growing and loving environment. And we've had fosters that, one of our favorite fosters, she has people come to her house and they see the kittens and they want to adopt one. So as a foster, if you have people that want to adopt the cats that you're watching, just have them come down to the animal shelter so we can do all the correct paperwork. We also have fosters that are what we call a fail foster. And that's where the foster adopts a cat or one of the kittens that or a dog that they've been taking care of, because kitten season's coming up, so that's what we really want to address. But we also are in need for fosters when we have special need animals that come in, when we have animals that need to gain weight, if we have animals that have to have an emergency surgery and need a home to recover in. So if you're interested in fostering, please come down to the animal shelter at 950 West Warlow Drive. We have a packet that you can fill out. We can answer any questions that you might have. And it's a good way, especially with people that can't bring another animal into the house or can't have a full-time animal. Fostering is a really good way because you get that animal fix and that animal love and attention before they go to their forever home.
All right. And is there anything else for March?
Again, with the warmer weather coming and with spring here, please make sure that you're going outside and poop scooping your yards. With the warmer heat coming up and all the stuff left from winter, it's going to be very smelly. So I've seen there are people out there that actually offer to clean your yards for you and scoop the poop and whatnot. So reach out to them if you're on a busy schedule, but just keep an eye on your yards, making sure we're getting them up to date, because this is the normal time of year where we get the feces complaints. Warmer weather with dogs as well. Just make sure that your dogs are not excessively barking, causing a disturbance. We remember that we are a shift town, so there is no time frame when animals can make noise and when they can't, because we are a shift town. If you have any questions concerning the feces ordinance, barking, or even just animal ordinances in general, you can contact any of the animal control officers at the shelter as well.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.